Her Excellency Mrs. SAJIDHA Mohamed, the First Lady of the Republic of the Maldives.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellencies, First Ladies, Ministers, Professor Dr. Frank Stengenberg Haverkamp, Chairman of Merck Foundation Board of Trustees, Senator Dr. Rasha, Kelej, CEO of Merck Foundation and Chairperson of Merck Foundation Africa Asia Luminary, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and a very good afternoon to all of you. It's a great pleasure to join you today for the 11th edition of the Merck Foundation Africa Asia Luminary, an event that has become a symbol of hope and a progress for millions of people across Africa and Asia. As Merck Foundation celebrates its 7th anniversary, I congratulate Foundation for 12 successful years of development programs. I wish to extend my sincere gratitude to Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan and the Government of Tanzania for their warm welcome and for hosting us in this vibrant city of Dar es Salaam. I would also like to thank the CEO of Merck Foundation and Chair of Merck Foundation Africa Asia Luminary, Dr. Rasha Kelej, and her team for organizing this impactful event by bringing together not only First Ladies from many countries who are already on the very center of women's issues, but also leading practitioners and academics who, as change makers, hold clout and knowledge to change the circumstances of women's health, well-being, and empowerment for the better. This platform represents our collective commitment to tackling some of the most pressing challenges faced by our nations, issues that are deeply rooted in health, education, and socio-economic equity. The Merck Foundation has been a driving force in addressing these challenges, and I thank the Foundation for the invitation extended to me. I'm truly honored to be in the company of so many leaders who are championing transformative change in their respective countries. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Maldives, we are on a path of transforming our health system. However, we recognize that this journey is one we cannot undertake alone. With the support of World Health Organization and the dedicated efforts of our healthcare professionals in the country, the Maldives has reached a number of policy milestones despite seemingly insurmountable hurdles over the years. I would take delight in bouncing ideas with you about them these 2 days and learn about your success stories and drawbacks in similar causes in your countries. As you would agree, preventative care and routine medical checkups are essential for early diagnosis and effective treatment of any ailment. Breast cancer and cervical cancer are the 2 most common forms of cancer in women in the Maldives. Increasing awareness and provisions of breast cancer and cervical cancer screening and treatment as part of public health care enables early diagnosis and essential care. While chemotherapy is available across the country, targeted and hormone therapies and even reconstruction surgery are at the same time available in selected hospitals. It has made possible for women who are unable to get away from work and domestic life for long periods of time to seek treatment abroad, instead get the right treatment at home while being surrounded by loved ones. Our breast and cervical cancers related policies are aligned with the WHO 2030 elimination targets. HPV vaccination have now been introduced into the routine vaccination schedule for girls 10 years old, while efforts are underway to roll out HPV vaccination targeted to adolescent boys. I understand that Merck Foundation's Cancer Access Program has done significant work to provide equitable quality cancer care and in providing training opportunities to develop cancer treatment specialists. I believe that the Maldives, like many other countries represented here today, can learn quite a lot from the outcomes of the Foundation's philanthropic work on cancer prevention, early diagnosis, and management in numerous settings. On other health-related breakthroughs, last year, we were recognized by WHO as the first country globally to officially verify the interruption of leprosy transmission with zero child case detection for more than 5 consecutive years. We have also achieved hepatitis B control and achieved the SDG and Global 2030 targets for the reduction of under 5 mortality, neonatal mortality, and stillbirth rate. However, we are not without challenges. The severe shortage of specialists in critical fields like oncology, fertility care, diabetes management, and cardiology, for instance, is common to many developing nations like ours. The absence of these essential services often has direct and profound impact on the well-being and future of our people. It is within this context that I look to the Merck Foundation, whose pioneering initiatives in capacity building, particularly through its medical training programs, have already made significant strides in other countries. Through collaborative efforts with Merck Foundation, I believe we can equip our healthcare professionals with the knowledge and skills they need to serve our people better and more effectively. Excellencies, one area that particularly resonates with me is the Foundation's More Than a Mother campaign, which has led the fight against the stigma of infertility across many societies. In the Maldives, infertility remains a sensitive and often misunderstood issue, with women in particular bearing the emotion and social burden. I'm inspired by the work of the Merck Foundation in creating awareness and fostering supportive environment for both women and men. Our public health insurance scheme in the Maldives now offers assisted reproductive technologies such as IVF for couples struggling with infertility. These treatments are often far too costly and hardly realistic for many. Considering the slowing population growth in the countries globally, even in many developing countries like ours, including the Maldives, and the associated socio-economic implication of an aging population, it is essential that we place more focus to further integrate infertility treatments into the public health care fold. I believe together we can bring the More Than a Mother campaign to the Maldives, addressing not only the medical aspect of infertility, but also the societal stigma that persists. We also see immense potential in the Foundation's efforts to promote girl education, a cause that I hold close to my heart. In the Maldives, we have made significant progress in ensuring that girls have access to quality education, but there is always more to be done. By collaborating with the Merck Foundation, we can strengthen these efforts and work towards ensuring that every girl in the Maldives has an equal start in life and has access to opportunities for pursuing her dreams free of institutional barriers. Distinguished guests, as we gather here today, we are reminded that true progress comes from partnerships. The Maldives is eager to embark on a new chapter of collaboration with the Merck Foundation, one that will not only advance our healthcare system, but also uplift our communities by addressing the deeper cultural and social barriers that hinder progress. I extend a heartfelt invitation to the Merck Foundation to explore avenues of collaboration with the Maldives as we share the same vision of healthier, more equitable world. Together, we can build resilience, healthcare systems, empower women, and create educational opportunities for all, ensuring that no one is left behind. Once again, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to the Merck Foundation for its tireless efforts and its unwavering commitment to improve lives across Africa and Asia. I look forward to a future where the Maldives can also contribute to and benefit from this transformative work. Thank you, and may we continue to inspire and uplift one another in our shared mission. I thank you all.